Hey guys, it's Dynbear, and welcome to another impromptu discussion. This time we are going to be talking about the Xbox One X and its successor, the Xbox Series X. So back around the pro version of the Xbox One was called Xbox One X, and that was the pro version of all pro versions, right? So So what they did was to market it, they said it was the most powerful console ever made, right? Pro version of a already existing console was the most powerful console ever made. Okay, fine. That's a upgrade. It's an upgrade, so I kind of slide. So it's Series X. The Series X, I was like, are they gonna do the same thing? And for sure enough, they did the same thing. It's the most powerful console ever made. So with the history of pro versions for since last generation, we've had pro versions, right? Like we've had like slim versions in the past with the old generations and all that. But like I've never seen besides like 3DS and all that, I've never seen like a new improved pro version for a console up until the One X and the PS4 Pro. So let me get this straight. So 14 teraflops in the Series X is not enough. I guess it's not gonna be enough for the next 5 years. I guess all those buzzwords, those slogans, saying most powerful console will probably be overshadowed by a pro version that's on the horizon in the next few years. Probably the next 4 years because the generation is gonna go slow. So that's my prediction. So all this power we've been promised, and I just feel like that's gonna go all for naught. Like if why would you make a console with 14 teraflops and use like not even 10% of the power on making games, new IPs and stuff, and then turn around like 4 or 5 years later and make a pro version when the original launch product you said was the greatest, most powerful console ever? Does that make sense? Am I wrong for questioning that? Because like I was on Twitter earlier and someone said, "Hey, give Halo Infinite some slack. It's trying. They're trying to make a game. They're trying to. I mean, it's been what 21 years, and since Halo's inception into our lives, and we're just supposed to accept MCC taking like 7-8 years to be complete, or to be finally like complete and playable, and people love it and all that. So why didn't we get that at launch? Why didn't we get the game at launch? Could we not have gotten the game at launch? It's a 360 remastered collection with upscaled graphics and some improvements here and there. So what took that so long to be feature complete, have working systems, and just not be overall a broken mess? Am I wrong for having standards in gaming? Like, is that just modern gaming is void of having expectations for technology and standards for quality? Like, am I the bad guy? Like, I don't get it. I'm 26, and I've been playing video games for like 22 years now. It's my favorite hobby. It's really my only interest. I have no interest in going to the theater. I have no interest in watching TV besides maybe here and there some wrestling and other shows. Like, if I'm interested in something on Netflix, I'll watch it. Very rarely that happens, or extremely rare even. So like gaming is the only thing I have, and it just feels like standard for the quality seal of Sony and Microsoft just it's kind of been tarnished. Like about Nintendo, people give Nintendo like a bad rap for like business stuff, but no one can realistically criticize saying their first party games are trash, or just broken. I mean, sure, like the association game, sure, like if they outsource it, yeah, it's probably gonna be the same experience. Like Pokemon Unite, for example, was made by Tencent. So like people get mad at re-releases from Nintendo. So why are we not getting mad at re-releases from established, from like the other companies? Like why are we praising Modern Warfare 2019 for rebooting a beloved franchise, for like rebooting a beloved series and a franchise that became stale after a while? And now, like, oh my God, COD's the best thing ever. When we really haven't had a non-nostalgic fueled game since I want to say before Modern Warfare. So what was that? Black Ops 4? That was like the last time I tried something new. Now it's like, hey, yeah, people love Modern Warfare. Let's go do that. Let's go try and get the nostalgia bait stuff. Oh, people love Black Ops and Vietnam and Cold War stuff. Let's make that. Oh, you don't say people love World War II games. Oh, wait, we tried World War II before, like a few years prior. Oh, no, they won't remember. They're Call of Duty fans. What? So, modern gaming hurts my brain. I'm 26, been gaming for 22 years now. I could never have predicted this. Yeah, if you told me as a kid, if you told me like at 7 years old, games would stagnate, and after like the PS4 generation, like we just wouldn't have the games quality would drop off. COVID would happen, and that'd be another excuse for why games are not as quality, and that we should lower expectations and lower standards because of a world event. Like I don't. Um. Where was this? Where were these lowered expectations and lower standards when the recession happened with Obama, and before that? Where were those people then? Were they saying that the world event was causing games to suffer? I mean, yeah. I mean, let's question that. Like, so the recession, did it ruin? Did it do anything to call it? Probably not. But was it, could it have been an excuse, a scapegoat to why games could have fell off? Maybe, because COVID's doing it now. People are like, oh, Guns was like all these established franchises are, they're trying to get through COVID. Like, I get it. I understand. COVID's gonna have an impact, but it shouldn't be an excuse. Two years later, when the cases are going down in the U.S., where most of the companies are stationed and based in, like, when will this excuse die? Like, when will it die to where we get, like, are we gonna see a resurgence of quality? I'm like, when are we gonna get out of the release of the game, patch it later, finish it later mindset? Just get out for the holidays kind of mindset. Like, when are we gonna grow out of that? Like, is this like a phase? Like, is this like gaming's emo phase? But like a drop in quality phase? Are we gonna get a resurgence in games, and we're gonna have a lot of new IPs, and games are gonna be better than ever? Like, is that like a dystopian future? Because I would love games to go back to have quality over quantity. Where games finished, they weren't rushed. They had crunch, but you appreciate it because the games were still good. Now devs get crunched, and the games are not what they promised. Like, am I the only one that's questioning all these things? Like, because Twitter would have me believe that I'm the only one, because people just they don't expect more of. They don't expect more of technology. It can evolve, but the expectations stay the same as before. Like, my standards grow every generation as technology evolves. When I see tech specs get better, my expectations and my standards grow with it. Like, I don't know where this modern gaming mindset of, hey, oh my god, oh, I gotta switch headsets. I gotta switch. Okay, switching headsets now because I wanna turn it off. Wait, hold on a minute. You know, I know I'm gonna do this. Okay, and we're back. I had to turn it off for an unknown reason. I don't know why. It just turned off when I was charging it last night. So I'm with an old, I don't know. I just got out of my, heap behind me over there. Got it from over there. I have tons of old headsets. I don't know why. I'm really confused on my newer headsets type. No, they're here nor there. So yeah. So why am I the only one questioning this? Why am I the only one with standards? Why do I not really cut franchises out of 20 plus years? Some slack. Like why is everyone doing that? Why are we saying Battlefield? Like at least we're moving back us to Battlefield. That's one thing because they just. I mean, like, is that how hard a game has to be bad? Is that how broken a game has to be to get some backlash? Like Halo, people are waiting for Halo, right? Season 2 come out in May, right? So like, people are like, oh my god, Halo's gonna be great. We get 2 maps, and yeah, 2 maps and some other things like campaign co-op that we don't have a release date for. I mean, all that stuff should have been at launch. Hey, a 10-year plan means we got a 10-year game, right? We get a game that finally is finished of 10 years, so we get MCC, but a brand new sequel for Halo, right? It'll be done in like 10 years. No biggie, right? No biggie. I mean, yeah, we got cat ears. You guys like cat ears? Yeah. The store's full of stuff. The game has like 4 maps, and we have a few modes. You guys love the content. You love the content. How much there is? Like you don't more. You don't not love the game. Like just like Diablo. Do you not have phones? You don't not love what we're doing for you, but we're doing the best we can. Yeah, that I just like the Diablo thing, but with a console, with a game franchise. So yeah, that's that. I'm done with my rant. So I'm gonna post this everywhere. If people say, oh, cut this 20-year long franchise for slack, it's a foundation year, like with WWE, Halo, Battlefield, like people are saying Battlefield to get better, which I don't know why you're being hopeful when it launched in a very, very incomplete state. But hey, more power to you all if you want to pay $100+ for a game that has potential, but it'll take years to reach that potential. So, congratulations. Y'all are great examples of modern gaming and why I'm questioning it. That was it. This has been Dynbear ranting about Xbox and modern gaming as a whole. So, peace out, guys, and see ya.